भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेष्वभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम राम राम। अथापि ते देव पादाम्बुजद्वय नहीं धन्या अहो अहो अमी आल्यो गोविन्दाङ्घ्र्यब्जरेण वः। यान् ब्रह्मेषु रमादेवी एतदुः मूर्धन्यघनुत्तये दधुर्मूर्धन्यघनुत्तये। दधुर्मूर्धन्यघनुत्तये। Translation: O girls, the dust of Govinda's lotus feet is so sacred that even Brahma, Shiva, and the goddess Rama take the dust of action. कम करिए आवाज। Gopis, they were glorifying the fortune of Srimati Radharani. In Gopis, three categories are there. So, who are favorable to Srimati Radharani, who are neutral to Srimati Radharani, and who are against to opposite party to Srimati Radharani. Like this, with respect to Srimati Radharani, three categories of gopis are possible. So first category people, that means who are favorable to her. So after seeing missing of footprints, after seeing the footprints along with the Krishna, they immediately recognized these footprints definitely belonging to Srimati Radharani. And she is so fortunate, and that's why she got this opportunity. So like this, favorable parties, gopis are speaking as said in this sloka number 28. Anaya araditaha nonam. That means Lord Hari is very perfectly worshipped by that gopi. Her name is not taken, but her name's derivation is given here. Araditaha. Anaya araditaha harihi. So Radha definition is, the derivation if you see, Radhayati iti Radha. One who worships is known as Radha. So the same thing we are seeing in Anaya Araditaha. By her, Hari was worshipped. Here Srila Sukadeva Goswami doesn't want to take any name, but what happened, by the mercy of the Srimati Radharani, somehow her name, letters of her name came out. And also we have seen they are all very much happy who are belonging to her party, but who are not belonging to her. So they are all not so happy. So that's why they will not be happy. Here gopis, that's why they didn't take the name of Radharani by seeing the footprints directly. If they take Radharani's name, there will be a fighting with the other party. So that's why better not to take. Just they all said, Anaya araditaha nunam bhagavan haririshvaraha. And also these gopis are thinking, why we are unnecessarily competing with her? She is so nice and her love towards the Lord is very high. And unnecessarily in the Yamuna river, when Krishna embraced us, we were thinking we are the most fortunate and we are highest than any other gopi. Like every gopi was thinking. So they are realizing now. So it is not correct actually. Their pride, whatever they were having, that was defeated when Krishna has taken Radharani separately with him. So that is the thing. And after that, some neutral gopis are there. Those neutral gopis are saying like this. Danya aho ami alyaha govindangri vyabjarenavaha yan brahmesho rama devi daduhu. So they are glorifying these neutral gopis. They are neither belong to the Radharani's party or otherwise Chandravali's party. They are simply glorifying the dust where Krishna was keeping her lotus feet. That means on that footprints, whatever the dust is, their dust they are seeing, and they are seeing the fortune of those the dust particles. How they are so fortunate and they are so great. That means when one enter into the bhakti, highest stage of the bhakti, they will see bhakti in every non-living and living entities. So that's why they are glorifying the dust particles. And they are saying that these dust particles which are touched by the lotus feet of the Lord are these were wore by, so even the Brahma and Isha and Rama, all these, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva and Lakshmi, they always try to wear. इसको थोड़ा कम करिए. But sound is very dangerous than the heat. I can bear heat, but sound is difficult. So then Brahma, Isha and Rama, even they very much eager to wear those particles on their head. Murdhani daduhu. They are interested in wearing. They are very much eager to wear in this. So we were seeing this in Sarada Darshini also. Tatastha Pakshastu. That means, who is saying this sloka 29? Tatastha Paksha, neutral party. Yeah. Tatra anavadhanaha Krishna padanyeva alakshamahu. This neutral party is not trying to decide these footprints belong to whether Radharani or some other gopi. They are not interested in that. They are fully focusing on the lotus feet of the Lord and their particles touched with that Lord. And they are saying, Dhanyaha. Dhanya, who are Dhanyaha? These particles are the Dhanyaha. They are so fortunate. One may say, why the particles is a dust only? It is a non-living entity. And how it can be the fortune? So, but that is a symptom of a devotion actually. So they will be seeing everywhere, a living and non-living. That means devotion which is superior than their own devotion. Such a way they always see. These Brahma, Shiva, they wear these particles, dust particles. So Charana Dhuli. So this just Aghanuttaye, that means to destroy their sins. For that sake, Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, they were wearing this. So also, gopis are saying, Goshtagamana Samaye, Aparahne, Goshtagamana Samaye, Krishna Sahachara Balakaihi Pratyaham Te Swargad Avaruhya Krishna Pada Dhuli Grahino Drishyante Eva. When Krishna was grazing his cows and he is returning back to home at the time, evening time, so all the cows and Krishna, they are coming and lot of dust, so that raising. And at the time, Brahma, Shiva, they used to come there, and also so many devatas. They used to take the dust and put there on their heads. Like this, so many Gopapalakas were watching, were witnessing this. And they said to gopis actually, great people are coming and doing this. Also, there is a proof. Vandyamana charanaha pati vruddhaihi. And also they are trying to pay obeisances to the Krishna. These all devatas, Narada, Brahma, Shiva, other demigods, all. Vandinaha tam upadeva ganaha. And also other demigods and sub-demigods, all they used to come and they used to pay obeisances to the Krishna. And like this, gopis are remembering, so fortunate these particles. Vayantu lajjayeva yad dhartum na shaknumaha tenaiva etavad agham prapnumaha iti bhavaha. Now gopis are thinking that we are really very shameful. So because even great demigods they are wearing, and we didn't wear these dust particles touched by the Lord's lotus feet. So what a we are shameful, and because of this we have so much sin. Our sin is not destroyed, and let us. That's why we have this kind of sthiti now. We were left out by Krishna. So like this, they were repenting and glorifying the this. Tasya amunina kshobham kurvanchichai padani yat yaikapahritya gopinam raho bhungte च्युताधरम् न लक्ष्यन्ते पदान्यत्र तस्या न्यूनं तृणाङ्कुरैः खिद्यत्सुजाताङ्घ्रिग्राता अंग्रि खिद्यत्सुजाताङ्घ्रितलाम् उन्निन्ये प्रेयसीं प्रियः. Translation: these footprints of that special gopi greatly disturb us. Of all the gopis, she alone was taken away to secluded place where she is enjoying the lips of Krishna. Look, we cannot see her footprints over here. It's obvious that the grass and sprouts were hurting the tender soles of her feet, and so the lover lifted up his beloved. So, all of a sudden, now both two types of footprints were there. Now there is only one type of footprints, only Krishna's footprints are visible. All of a sudden, the other companions' footprints are not there. So then what it is indicating? Obviously, it should be understood that so Krishna lifted her. Otherwise, where those footprints? And there is a grass also is there. And by that grass, maybe that may be hurting her. So that's why Krishna lifted her with his own hands. This way, gopis were thinking. This is from the Pratipaksha. That means opponent party is thinking like this. Yeah, really there is footprints are not there, and they immediately started Pratipaksha Sankhya. That means opposite parties gopis are thinking like this. Uchchaihi padani yat. So they are very much now jealous because Krishna's lips has to be enjoyed by every gopi. Now they are thinking that Gopinam Raho Bhunkte Achyutadaram. We all should enjoy that, but now she is alone enjoying. Bhogyam Achyutadaram Eka Eva Raha Choriyitva Bhunkte. So she is, that means thief. She is stealing this nectar of Krishna's lotus mouth. And she is not a premika, she is kamini. She's not a lover actually. She is a lusty woman. What she is doing? So somehow or other she captured Krishna. She controlled Krishna, and she doesn't have any love towards Krishna. And simply by her trap, Krishna was brought here. Like that, other gopis are feeling so much jealous. And also, then all of a sudden, some other Sakhis started saying like this. Other Sakhi, Arre, see, now her footprints are not there. Oh, envious Sakhis, see. So now her footprints are not available here. So then all these gopis are started thinking like this. So why her footprints are not here? What is the reason? So they are thinking, Unninye bhujabhyam udgruhya swavaksha arohaya masa. Maybe Krishna has lifted her like this from the front to front. And he lifted and he is holding her on his chest. Swavaksha arohaya masa. Why he has done like this? Because she was very much dear to him, and our soft soul, that's that her feet, her foot, so her soft foot, maybe because of these grass, this grass is so sharp and maybe it may be hurting her, and she was feeling pain, and Krishna was not able to bear that, and that's why. So that is the reason. So he might have lifted her. So like this, these favorable party, they are so happy actually. So who are belonging to the Radharani's party, they are so happy. Oh, now Srimati Radharani with Krishna, and she is enjoying so much. And this is giving this incident, missing of footprints of Radharani, for the favorable party of Radharani. So they are all happy gopis. And for the opposite party, it is giving this such a pain, and so much pain they are getting. Why the alone that lady is with them, with the Krishna? Why she is alone? Unneutral party is there and they are focusing on another thing. Like this, all the gopis, they are, some are feeling happy, some are feeling sorrow, some are neutral. Tasya, okay, you can, okay, so on. Imanyadikam agnani पदानि वहतो वधूम गोप्यः पश्यत कृष्णस्य भाराक्रान्तस्य कामिनः अत्रावरोपिता कान्ता पुष्पहेतोर्महात्मना. Please observe, my dear gopis, how in this place lusty Krishna's footprints are pressed more deeply into the ground. Carrying the weight of his beloved must have been difficult for him. And over here, that intelligent boy must have put her down to gather some flowers. So when there are only single footprints are there, those are all pressed more into the ground. Those are deep into the ground, those footprints. That means because of the weight of the another person, so that became more deep into the ground. And they are really confirming that he lifted her. And also they are seeing some different signs there, different signals or sign or marks, different signs. He might have lifted and he kept her in this place to gather the flowers. Pushpa hetoho mahatmana. So here mahatmana is used. We are going to see the meaning of this. So Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is writing. So opposite party is thinking like this. Bho asamiksha bhashinyaha. So they are saying like this. You people are not speaking properly. So ma khidyata kim brudve tat padanam darshanadapi adarshanam ati dukkakaram asmat prananam adarshanam sambhavayati. These opposite party gopis are, till now they were seeing the footprints of Radharani, that means some gopi. They were so much unhappy with that. Now those footprints are not appearing. All of a sudden they are missing. And they are becoming, by not seeing the footprints, even more sorrow actually. They are getting more and more pain now. So what happened? And they are feeling that their life air is now being taken away. Asmat prananam adarshanam sambhavayati. Definitely we will die now. So like this, they were thinking and they are speaking as follow. This sloka is spoken by the opposite party. Imani adhika magnani padani vahato vadhum. So they are saying, this gopi is not at all married by him, but now Krishna is treating in this forest that unmarried girl as his wife. Even he didn't marry, but now he is cheating. And why he lifted? He lifted means, it means he didn't marry, but treating him as her wife, his wife. and he made his wife. He made her his wife. So also, like you see, it's like in the family life, husband always takes the weight of or the maintaining of children and wife. And that's why every householder is getting this so much pain of way of carrying the whole burden of the family. The same way here, Krishna is not married her, and she also didn't get married with Krishna, and they are not married, but still Krishna is carrying her, and we are seeing that Krishna is feeling the weight of her because that footprints are indicators. They are indicating, and they are thinking how Krishna is feeling pain actually, and in lifting on her, and they are scolding that Gopi. See what she's doing. She is making Krishna to carry, and she is not a lover. She is a lusty woman. Kaminaha natu preminaha. Other opposite party. Manam. Yes, of course. They are jealous actually. They are now burning with this. They are not able to tolerate this. They are full of angry with. And she is Kamini. She is not Premi because she is the cause. Krishna left all of us. We are all so much loving Krishna. We are all loving Krishna so much. But because of her, Krishna left us. So that's why it is definitely she is lusty. And they are thinking, this Vrajendra Kumaraha, Krishna is so soft and he is a son of king. And what this stupid girl is doing? Gopalika. She is a cowherd girl and she is making Krishna as their carrier, as her carrier. She is making Krishna as her carrier. Vahana bhave. How dare she is having. So unhappy actually, Gopis. Opponent party. Yes. And once again, those Gopis are saying like this, opponent party. Mahatmana, they are saying Krishna as Mahatmana. Means very intelligent. Vidagdha Siromani is the best jewel. Otherwise, Mahatmana means Mahe tat prasadha notsave atma manaha. That means Krishna is having his mind in giving pleasure to Gopi. Maha tat prasadha notsave. That means to please her. His mind is very much pleasing in serving or in decorating or in pleasing her. Krishna's mind is like that. That's why he is known as Mahatmana. So that's why what he is doing to pick up the to get the flowers. So whoever is on her hands, so he just on his chest, and keeping her, he is keeping her on some place. What he is thinking, I will keep this beautiful gopi here near to this tree, and by touching her lotus feet, this tree will definitely will start give the flowers. Yet that tree is Ashoka, so that will start giving the flowers now. Then after that, I will gather those flowers and I will decorate her choti. What we say in English? Yes. Huh? Braid? Spelling? Braid. Okay. Jada. In Telugu, jada we say, not jada. Okay. Like this, thinking Krishna, and he is keeping down her. Purport: the word Vadhum indicate that even though Sri Krishna was not officially married to Radharani, he had in fact made her his bride in the Vrindavan forest. According to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakura, the gopis use the word Kaminaha here to indicate the following thoughts. We actually love Sri Krishna, but still he has rejected us. Therefore, his private dealings with Radharani prove that his young prince of Raja has carried her away because of lust. If he were interested in love, he would have accepted us instead of that cowherd girl Radharani. Those thoughts reveal that. Actually, here we are going to see she is also Kami, and here actually Kamina, whom they are scolding to Krishna only. Because what he did, he didn't accept the love of gopis and simply took one gopi and secluded place he went, means what? He wants to fulfill his lust. So that's why this Krishna is also Kami. And also they are having the worry. But that gopi, about the gopi also they are worried. They are showing anger on the gopi. Radharani also. She made Krishna is a prince. She made prince into a carrier. These thoughts reveal the mood of the gopis who are rivals of Srimati Radharani. Of course, the gopis who are here direct allies were jubilant to see her good fortune. Many parties are there, so some are jubilant also. Atra prasuna vachayah priyarthe preyasa krutah prapadakramana yete pashyata sakale pade. Translation: just see how in this place dear Krishna collected flower for his beloved. Here he has left the impressions of only the front part of his feet because he was standing on his toes to reach the flowers. Like if you jump to catch the flowers, only the front toes portion will be the only the print will be printed on the ground. That's why they are definitely estimating the things actually what could have happened there. Numbering difference is there here and there. Okay. So gopis are seeing there that Ashoka tree where Krishna dropped down Radharani. On that Ashoka tree branches, which branches are very close, on those branches there are no flowers at all. So from this they are understanding. Okay, here there are no flowers means he completely plucked flowers from here, and they are seeing just near to that means just far from these close branches. That means which branches are those branches which are very height, little bit height. There they are seeing the footprints, half footprints of the Krishna. That means since those branches are little height, so he was not able to directly catch those flowers. Then he started jumping to catch that branch. So at that time, only the footprints of the toes were there. Then they understood, yeah, this is clearly indicating that he plucked flowers for her. So that's why Pashyata Asakale Pade. In this way, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur gave. Next. केशप्रसादनं त्वत्र कामिन्यः कामिना कृतं तानि चूडयता कान्ताम् उपविष्टमिह ध्रुवम्. Translation. Certainly Krishna sat down here with his girlfriend to arrange her hair. The lusty boy must have made a crown for the lusty girl out of the flowers he had collected. Where is Dhutatma? Dhutatma is not there. Hare. Flowers are not there on the branches of tree. And one more thing, the sitting posture. Krishna was sitting like this, and near that means, and she is sitting in front of him. So that Krishna can decorate her hair. Janu means just on the knees, near to the knees. You know, na, in the villages also, when mother sit or make her daughters to sit to make the decorate the hair, you'll be seeing the same posture they are seeing there. That close. Krishna Januvantar Upavishtayaha Chihanam Drushtva Ahu. That means Krishna's knees, near to knees, she was sitting. Inside to the knees. That means when you open like this knees, sitting like this and knees, and there they are seeing the sitting. Her sitting posture, there is a symbol. There is a sitting means is already earth will go down. They clearly understood. And one may think, no, to decorate her hair, one need the comb. So who will be giving the comb to them? These gopis are thinking that Vanadevata is coming and giving comb to them. She came and gave, maybe, might be. And they are all thinking, other gopis, this girl is also lusty girl only. She is not a lover actually, because she is leaving her friends and she came here. She cheated. She cheated us and she brought Krishna here. That means she is having the only lust. She is not having any love. And Krishna is also lusty fellow. So both are lusty. So Krishna is so lusty and he's not remembering our pain. We are all feeling the heavy pain because of his separation, but he's not at all thinking about that, and that pida, that pain, and simply came here and enjoying with this girl and decorating her hair with the flowers and doing all this. And they are confirming that with those flowers. So Krishna is decorating, could have decorated, definitely decorated her hair. Chudayata narmana paurusham venjetum chudavatim kurvata. So this is indicating Krishna is decorating his lover's hair. This is the narmana paurusham. That means the soft nature. The soft nature of the Krishna is indicated by this activity. And they are saying, definitely, see, these two are sitting. They are two are sitting here. And she was sitting in this posture. Definitely, yes. Like this, they identified the place where they were sitting. Next. रेमे तया चात्मरता आत्मा रामोऽप्यखण्डितः कामिनां दर्शयन् दैन्यं स्त्रीणां चैव दुरात्मताम्. This sentence who is speaking, this sentence is spoken by the Sukadeva Goswami, not the gopis, not by the gopis. Before that, sentences are by the gopis. And say those gopi sentences, Sukadeva Goswami is speaking. But this sentence, this sloka verse is by the Sukadeva Goswami only. What is this translation? Sukadeva Goswami continued, Lord Krishna enjoyed with that gopi, although he enjoys only within, being self-satisfied and complete in himself. Thus, by contrast, he showed the richness of ordinary lusty men and hard-hearted women. So, Krishna is indicating by this, if you start loving any girl and if you have lust on her, then what kind of condition you are going to get? How you will become servant of her and how she will control you. So he wants to demonstrate this. So only to demonstrate for that means it is a lesson for the lusty people in this whole universe. Don't become lusty towards any woman. If you become like that, then she will make you servant and she will conquer you. So because Krishna is Atma Ramaha, that means he is fully self-satisfied, Akhanditaha, and his pleasure is unlimited. He is always enjoying that. But why still he is doing this? He wants to teach a lesson to the lusty people in this whole world. Like this, Sukadeva Goswami is saying. But there is a one more interpretation also is there. You can see why he is doing like this. But it is a apparent meaning, like this you can say. But there is an inner meaning also is there. We'll discuss that. In this way, Srila Sukadeva Goswami explained. That means whole story. Previous statements are all by the gopis only, but Sukadeva Goswami is speaking as it is the words of the gopis in the just before to this verse. But in this verse, Sukadeva Goswami himself is speaking. That means in the previous verses he was explaining the fortune of Srimati Radharani, how she is so fortunate. So Krishna is personally serving her, and whole thing he explained through the through the sentences of gopis. Now he is speaking himself. What he is saying, that means he can take another meaning also here. What Sukadeva Goswami is saying, even Krishna is Atma Ramaha. Atma Ramaha means he is self-satisfied. He is always dwelling in himself. But still that kind of Krishna now is started roaming around with her. Roaming with her. So he started roaming with her. What is the reason for this? Swatmarataha. So see in this sloka, Reme Taya Chatmarataha is also is one reading. Reme Taya Swatmarataha is also one more reading. Try to understand. There are the two kinds of the readings are possible here. If you take Reme Taya Swatmarataha, then we will be seeing the meaning. Swatmarataha, that means Taya, in the sloka you see, Taya Saha, along with her, Swa Atma Rataha. Swa means own, Atma Rataha means Ramanam, that means roaming. That means Sobhamanam Atmanaha Ramanam Yasyasa. Krishna dwelled in his own self along with her. Krishna was dwelling in his own self along with her, and his self is Sobhamanam. That means it is so beautiful or it's so jubilant. So in that self he is dwelling with whom? Along with whom? Along with Radharani. How it is possible? Dwelling in the self along with some other one. Then it is said, why he did first of all? Because if he dwell in his own self by alone, that means alone, then he will not get the pleasure the way he will get by dwelling in the self along with the Radharani. Okay, you understood what is happening? Krishna is dwelling in his own self along with the Radharani. Why he is doing? If he dwell in the self alone, he will not get that kind of pleasure. If you take the another alternative reading, Chatmarataha, then what will happen? Chatmarataha, if you take Cha Atmarataha, Chatmarataha, that means Atmarama Shabda is itself is saying that he is Atmarama. Then once again, Chatmarata, Cha means also Atmarataha. It's a double Punarukti dosha is coming. Atmarama itself is saying that Krishna is always dwelling in his own self. And Cha Atmarataha, Cha Atmarataha, if you take not this Swatmarataha, Chatmarataha, if you take, then that is a repetition actually. It is a repetition of Atmaramaha. So that's why here what you should take? You should take here Cha means Eva Artha you should take. That means Atma Ramaha and he is dwelling in only Atma. First Atma Ramaha is indicating Krishna dwells in his self. And Chatma Ratha is indicating, Cha indicates Eva, that means only. Atma Ratha means in his self. That means he will dwell only in self. Like this meaning you should take. Atma yatno dhruti buddhihi ityamaraha. Atma ramatayam tadrisha sukalabha bhavadeva tavan yatna iti bhava. Then one may get doubt now. So okay, why he is dwelling in his own self along with her? Because he is not getting the pleasure by dwelling by own alone. Now he is dwelling with the Radharani in own self. Then she also should be Akhanditaha, and she also should be Purnaha. Then only it is possible. Otherwise, then he cannot be Atma Ramaha. So that's why it is said, Akhanditaha tasya purnatvam praksakta. Akhanditaha tadapi purna eva natu khanditaha tasya hladini shaktitvena swarupa bhutatvad iti bhavaha. That means he is dwelling in his own self along with Radharani. And if Radharani is separate from the Krishna, then what will happen? He is not Akhanditaha. He is not Akhanditaha. That means he is Khanditaha. Since here Khanditaha is Akhanditaha is said, since here Akhanditaha is said, that means what? That means he is dwelling with the Radharani. First of all, what? He is dwelling with Srimati Radharani. Is one point. Dwelling with Srimati, with Radha. And also he is Akhanditaha. And also Akhanditaha. So that means both statements are said actually here by the Sukadeva Goswami. He is Akhanditaha and also he is dwelling with Radha in self actually, dwelling with Radha in self. And also Akhandita and also said Atma Ramaha. That means he should be Atma Ramaha, dwelling with on his self. And also dwelling with the Radharani, that also should be satisfied. And also dwelling in the only self. And also Akhanditaha, that means there are no two. Then what it should be? This and this, what is the connection then? Oneness should be maintained. Akhandita means oneness should be maintained. and also everything should be one only. And this Swatma is also non-different from him, because many should not be there. Then what is the connection? Then this, if you take this as a Radharani and this as a Krishna, and she is non-different from him, that means she is his Shakti. It should be his Shakti only, which is not separated from him. And also this is own self, is also non-different from him. So that Akhanditaha is maintained. It should be. That's the point he said here. Lord is dwelling with Radharani and also is Akhanditaha. These two statements are proving that, or concluding into, Srimati Radharani is his own Swarupa Shakti. It should be only Swarupa Bhuta Shakti. So yes, she is a Swarupa Bhuta Shakti. So that's why she is not separate from him, so that he will not be broken. Khanditaha. If Radharani and Krishna are the two different, then he is Atma Rama, that will be broken actually. And Akhanditaha is also broken. Then Krishna is not Akhanditaha, he is a Khanditaha. Because so he is dwelling in his own self, not by alone. He is dwelling with the two people. That is, if you take Radha and Krishna, are they separate, then what will happen? He is dwelling in the self with himself, with another one is also there. Then Atma Rama. Atma Rama means dwelling in self by himself, dwelling in the self by himself. That will not be satisfied actually. And that's why definitely that second person, whoever is with him, should be having that connection with him, with Swarupa connection. If she is separate, then Krishna is depending on some other thing, non-different from him. Then he is not Atma Rama. So then who is this Radharani? She is a Swarupa Bhuta Shakti, Haladini. She is a Haladini Swarupa Bhuta Shakti. And not only simply Haladini Shakti, she is Haladini Shakti Tvepi Sarva Hlada Saru Yah Prema Tasyapi Parama Avadhihi Yah Mahabhavaha Tadrupatvadev Hetoho Bhagavata Atma Ramatvena Hlada Matra Ramanadapi Hlada Mahasara Bhutaya Taya Saha Ramanasya Adikyam Astyeva. That means what we should understand, this is self. That means this is the Swarupa Shakti of the Lord. That means, and this is the Lord. And Lord Swarupa Shakti are non-different. And this Swarupa Shakti is having the many varieties. So since they are all being the parts of the Swarupa, components of the Swarupa Shakti, and Swarupa Shakti is not different from the Krishna. Swarupa Shakti is not different from this Swarupa Shaktiman. He is a Shaktiman and his Shakti is not different from this Krishna. And these are various components are there. In this, what is the component? Hladini Shakti. Hladini Shakti is there. And Hladini Shakti's essence is nothing but the Mahabhava. So Hladini Shakti, the essence of the Hladini Shakti, and that too Mahabhava. That means here what is said, Srimati Radharani. Who is Srimati Radharani? Not simply Hladini Shakti she is. Hladini Shakti Chepi Sarva Hlada Saraha Yah Prema. She is a personification of the Prema. It is the Prema is the essence of the Hladini Shakti. And this Prema is also having the varieties actually. And Prema also what kind of? It's not Prema Ankuram, but it is what? Mahabhava. It's the highest, topmost love actually. Topmost love, and personification of this Mahabhava Prema is nothing but the Radharani. Mahabhava Rupa, and which is the essence of Hladini Shakti. And that's why when he dwell with this only Hladini Shakti, he will not get that much relishment. He will get the highest relishment, which is the essence of Hladini Shakti, that is the prema, and that prema's highest form is the Mahabhava, and that personification is the Radharani, and dwelling with her will give the highest pleasure to him. Even we have understood Bhakti is also, Bhakti Rasa is the essence of the Hladini Shakti. That means Bhakti is nothing but also another meaning of Bhakti is what? Prema. Yes or no? Bhakti is equal to the prema. And that's why it is the essence of the Hladini Shakti. So that's why Krishna says, Aham Bhakta Paradina. In that prema also, what is the highest prema? Vipralamba Ujjvala Rasa. That is the Mahabhava actually. That is nothing but the Radharani. The personification of that is Srimati Radharani. So that's why you should understand who is Srimati Radharani. And he is dwelling with her. She is not any Gopi, Sadhana Siddha Gopi, or anything. Gopis are how many types? Huh? What are those? How many gopis are there?
4 types, Prabhuji.
Yes, who are those?
Sritichari, Rishichari, Gopi Kanyas, and then the Deva Kanyas.
Yeah. Gopa Kanyas means Nitya Siddha Gopis.
Yes, yes.
First, we should start Nitya Siddha Gopis.
Yes.
Next, Sritichari,
yeah.
Rishichari Gopis, and fourth is Deva Kanyas.
Yes,
there are the 4 kinds of the gopis. In that, Srimati Radharani is the Nitya Siddha Gopi, and also she is completely the Mahabhava of the Lord. Lord's potency. She is the highest.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes.
So in this connection, so far in this chapter that we are talking about the gopis feeling the separation.
Yeah.
So right from the very beginning of this chapter,
yeah,
Radharani was not actually subjected to this separation, as we understand,
yes.
because she was always enjoying the company of Krishna as compared to that of the others, gopis.
Yeah.
In the following verses now that will probably come by, there does she also experience a separation now that Krishna is going to give her up? Is that the kind of an understanding? Because we normally say that she represents the Vipralamba Swarupa. So how do we take that here?
Okay. In future coming verses, we will be seeing any rasa, any sambhoga, any union will not be successful without Vipralamba. This is the Rasikacharya's point actually. We already Bharatamuni statement we heard.
Yeah.
Without the Vipralamba, Sambhoga will not be giving the highest rasa actually. So any union should have the component of Vipralamba. So if all the time Krishna is in union with the Radharani, then the relation, the rasa, whatever is derived in their union, that will not be highest actually. So that's why thinking this, Krishna is going to leave this gopi also, Radharani also. He will leave her and go away.
So that means the whatever is the contemplation that they do of the union in separation, that makes the whole rasa actually to come forward and fulfillment. Is that how we should understand?
Yes.
We we have the union first and then followed by the separation. And in that separation, they think of the union, and that meditation or that focus of contemplation is what gives this rasa the highest joy.
Yes.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you.
And if both are having the unilateral feelings, vama svabhava, yes, let's have the sex, finish, then that is not a rasa actually. It's simply, it's lost actually, finish. Or both are saying the opponent, we don't want, I don't want, I don't want, I don't want. Both are not, so that means both are maintaining the hard swabhava, vama swabhava, dakshina swabhava. That means they are maintaining the hard. That means yes, yes, I don't want, I don't want. Both are lovers, but both are opposite. But both are so also they don't want. They say like that. There is also there is no rasa. One is wanting, another is rejecting. That should go on actually. That should go on. And this will give the, that's why. So then there is a separation. There will be separation will come. One is wanting, one is saying no, then he'll be out. Generally what? Generally, so females, they don't express, and male will express. And even that too, more relishment will come when male is acting as don't want, that means nature of the female, and female is acting as a male. Then hero will get more rasa. Then she is behind him and he is escaping, and he is creating the separation. Then she is feeling the so much pain of that, and she is very much eager to unite with him. And then after that, so eagerness and that kind of that means separation, then if they together, then they can get the highest pleasure. That's why Ujjwala Rasa without Vipralamba will be, is simply, is a that's why in the Dampatya Jivanam, that means in the family life, husband and wife, they don't get this kind of much rasa actually. Husband is having the right, hey, you have to serve me like this. So maybe that means she is reserved for him. That's all. And yeah, so of course there also there is she can make her demands, and so that she say no, and also, or sometimes there is also possibility, but especially lovers, that means upapati, making paramour is very highest pleasure than the, because there is even good chances are there, that means for this vipralamba, and that is more a pleasure it gives than the dampatya jivanam. It's a married life. That is the highest thing we are going to see today in this section. So Radharani's Vipralamba also is going to come now, because she is also going to get pride now. She will be asking him to lift. Then Krishna will get, okay, you are asking me to lift. Then he will disappear there. You also got so much. Okay, good. Now this time for you. Then she will be repenting like anything. So what a foolish thing I did. And I simply try to make my Krishna as my servant. I should be the servant, what I was doing because of this. That's so-called, that means closeness. And like that she was repenting. And her repenting is millions and million times of higher than the other gopis. Krishna wants to show that also. So you see, you people who are you gopis, you don't come to the just dust of the Srimati Radharani. You are not equivalent to the dust at the lotus feet of her. So your repenting is what repenting. You see her, how she repents, how she feels separation. That he wants to show to other gopis, and they will be getting surprising actually. My God, this is too much. She is top in everything actually.
Prabhuji, may I ask
Hmm.
aspect here?
Yeah.
In this particular verse, we were also just, there is verse 34. We were discussing about the Atma Rama and then Akhandita status of Krishna
Yes.
with his Mahabhava Swarupini Srimati Radhika.
Yeah.
That means we also discussed that Shakti and Shaktiman aspect of it.
Yeah.
The Lord does not actually separately, he
Yeah.
does not depend on anyone else to enjoy other than himself.
Yes.
And
Yes.
thereby the potency of what the Lord has is also invested in Radharani. And
Yes.
that's why he was able to associate and enjoy with her in her company.
Yes.
Now, at the same time, after a few verses, we will see that he what do you call, abandons her. So
Yes.
in that situation, does it still tell that the internal energy, the Swarupa Shakti of the Lord, also can have some kind of a independent behavior of expressions? Is that the reason why we find that this is being abandoned, and then the Lord wanted to show the internal aspect of it? I mean, what I'm trying to say is, like, she being the Shakti of the Lord, she is completely under the control of the Lord, and now she becoming pride, means the personification of Mahabhava becoming pride. Does it not indicate that there is a kind of an expression of independence from that of the Lord? And that's what the Lord wanted to bring it out here. Is that what we should understand?
No. 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 She is not having any independent feeling. Actually, definitely that means she's ordering Krishna and Krishna is leaving her. This will indicate actually this is everything. She's getting the, she's ordering and feeling pride. That means that is because of the Yoga Maya. That means this whole thing, this Sarupa Shakti is having many components.
Hmm.
So various components are there. And one of that is Yoga Maya. She is always arranging the situations for Krishna and Radharani. So Krishna is the supreme enjoyer, and yes, for his enjoyment only, even Srimati Radharani is also what she is saying actually. You come and unite with me, she is begging. That means she is feeling viraha. Why she is asking that? I want to give pleasure to you only. If you don't come, I will die, and because of this you will get the pain, and because of this I cannot see that pain, and even if I die, then I will feel more and more pain because of that. So that means all the gopis, they are calling Krishna not to get their own pleasure. Actually, nobody is having that kind of tendency. I want to enjoy. This is not there at all, and all are wants to give the pleasure to him only. And they are also not feeling. They are whatever the feelings they are getting. That means pride and also anger. These are all not indicating their independent nature, but they are all indicating the arrangement of the Maya, so that situation is formed such a way Krishna can relish more and more enjoyment. It can, he can derive more and more rasa. That is a anukula situation for the derivation or the fruit fulfillment of the rasa. Full for producing the rasa, that kind of situation is needed. Varietiness is needed. So that's why variety situations are created every day in by the Yoga Maya and through these gopis, so that Krishna will get these kind of pleasures. And these are only, we are studying in this book only one component. Like this, millions and millions of uh, leelas keep on happening with Krishna and among the gopis, and all are just for the sake of Krishna's enjoyment. And everyone, every component, every gopi, every component of the Krishna's Swarupa Shakti is fully dedicated to serve Krishna. And there is no kind of the independence actually. So because they are all in the Krishna's enjoyment, and also they are chit, and components all are chit, and they are also getting the happiness.
So in this case, for relishing this kind of a pleasure, the Lord also voluntarily, what do you call, becomes a subordinate to the Yoga Maya's arrangement, so that he can enjoy the pleasure of
Yeah.
That's what we should also understand there.
Yes.
It is not in the strict sense of that she becomes superior, but in the sense that she can cover him to the extent that he can actually become a part of that whole process of the Leela.
Yeah. So he is carrying her now, and he is becoming a carrier for her. And being he's a supreme personality of Godhead. So he is becoming carrier. So it is not diminishing his supremacy, but it is a part of the rasa actually. Lifting a lover is a, and the lover is becoming happy by that. It is also part of the rasa actually. And Krishna is deriving from that. He is not feeling any pain or any slavery of that, and he is feeling so happiness. That also gives happiness to him.
In these places, right? Why is that we do not see the expression of the pleasure of Krishna, what he is getting it? We are seeing the aspect of gopis' despondency or their suffering or their separation, but there is never a mention of what Krishna is actually deriving and how is he enjoying this pleasure of what he's doing. Where do we get that in the Bhagavatam here?
Yeah, if we go to that direction actually, then it is not a rasa actually. Rasa bhas it will happen.
Mhm.
So, see here, hero is uh, actually is making situation, like you see in the when gopis were called and Krishna was speaking such a way, very hard words, dry words he was using, because he wants some peakness of the rasa. He wants to derive the peak state. He wants to reach the peak state in the deriving of rasa. So for that, many things should be done, and in every activity he will be enjoying only, and that is always obvious. That is, he is an enjoyer. Definitely he is enjoying, and that enjoyment is discussed here. Then what will happen? That side is emphasized. Then that will this whole story rasa will become rasa bhas actually.
Mm.
That should not be shown actually. That is internally we should understand. Hero
Mm.
is enjoying, but
Mm.
like in the movies also, hero teases the heroine,
Mm.
and in that hero is enjoying, but here teasing of the heroine, and other heroine also scolding him, and this only will be shown actually. And that is more important. That is more important to, it means for the audience. Definitely it is obvious that he is teasing, and definitely he's enjoying. There is no doubt in that, and he is playing with all of them. This is concluding he is enjoying. That is no need to tell also actually. That is obvious. But important thing is that how these gopis are reacting for the, because he is throwing the ball. That means they did. That means then how they are reacting for that. So that is main important actually. They, how the gopis are reacting for this Krishna's deeds. So that is the main thing should be discussed.
In the previous chapters or in the previous cantos, we could see vividly in some places where Krishna is in different incarnations, openly stating that, yes, this pleases me. I am pleased with you. And thereby I award you this benediction and so on. So here, is there any such kind of a incident that we could actually recollect where Krishna feels that he is completely defeated by the expression of the love of gopis, and thereby that gives him the highest pleasure of being subordinate to the gopis' love? That would be another expression of his actually enjoying it to the highest extent. Do we have some such kind of an incident also here?
Yeah, in the coming section now they will be going to dance. So that means Krishna is becoming servant of all of these. Like he see here, he is becoming, he is decorating her hair. So he is becoming here servant and serving her, and he is enjoying that. And then he's giving the position to the Radharani, highest position than him, supreme position. And because of this only, he became now my servant, and she thought Okay, I can use him now as my carrier. And she is asking, no, I cannot walk, you lift me. Then he thought many things he will be thinking. Oh, now she got the pride. And I, many days, I was thinking to see the Vipralamba in Radharani. I want to see the separation of the Radharani from me and how she will feel. So those things he was desiring, and that's why he escaped from there. So from this, what we are understanding, you see, the main point is, so Krishna is there definitely those kind of incidents where he is becoming the, so like their servant, like in the Arjuna's case he became the chariot driver, and in the case of the Pandavas, Yudhishthir Maharaj, he was washing the lotus feet of the feet of the all the guests who are coming to the Rashtriyaga, like this such a things he did. And that rasa is different actually. That rasa is dainyata, is dainya rasa, is rasa is also, that's why this is the, this is the ujjvala rasa actually. In this rasa you will be seeing in a different way of expressions, like serving the decorating the girlfriend and these things. And those things are all different, and that's why components for this rasa, what is expected, and the madhuri rasa, what is expected, what is mental rasa, what is expected in the sakya rasa. These component, this is explained in the priti sandarbha very detailedly. So what are the sthayi bhava, what is, that means what is steady bhava. So see here, gopis, they are having the madhurya bhava with him, madhurya rati, that means madhurya rasa with the Lord. But all of a sudden they became Krishna. That means they got the oneness with the Krishna. Because, and they became mad due to separation. They became mad and they started acting like Krishna. They became Krishna actually. So one may think this, what is this? These gopis also got the Kaivalya Mukti. That means sometimes you'll be seeing the speakers, outside speakers. So they are such a separation gopis. Finally, so they went to absorb themselves into the Krishna, and then they became now Krishna. And this is the highest position, some people may say. You might be heard, you might heard, but I heard actually some so-called kathakars, they speak like this. So here, whoever the rasa tattva, rasa gnanam, whoever is not having, he cannot understand. Actually, what gopis are, so thinking themselves as Krishna, this is what? This is sanchari bhava. This is not sthayi bhava. This unmattata, this madness is only sanchari bhava. Sanchari bhava means which only for some time it exists and it goes. But what is the sthayi bhava of the gopis? Sthayi bhava of gopis is the ujjvala, madhuri rasa, madhurya bhava. So that's why we should know the components, expressions, what are possible sanchari bhavas. That means what kind of anubhava means expressions, what kind of feelings they manifest while the performing this madhurya leela. So those are all the outcomes of the anubhava. Outcomes, those are feelings are the outcomes, anubhava. Those are also set only there. Those are fixed only. You don't see the anubhavas which are coming in the Vatsalya rasa in Madhuri rasa. So those, your doubt is good, and it needs the further study of the rasa shastra.
Okay, thank you so much. It was quite enlightening.
Yeah. Okay, bro. Yeah, otherwise, many times Jivatma, naturally, some people see Rasika, some people are by nature, by the birth, by previous lives, Sukruti. Some people, very rarely, people have this kind of sense automatically in their heart. But otherwise, some even many also 90 many most of the times we should learn also. We should learn. We should know what goes with what, and otherwise it will become unusual behavior or unusual behavior, being a lover and now so caring him as a child, and it's like an unusual behavior. And rasa so this is very important to learn actually in the devotee, because we want to get the Radha Krishna prema. So rasa vichar should be clear with us. Otherwise, we may philosopher, but if we are not rasika and not knowing the proper combinations of those feelings in that rasa, then if you apply there also some kind of tendencies of philosophy is still hunting you, and you went into that shastra, then it is like a big you what is vibhava, anubhava, sanchari, sthayi, and all those definitions, and I will try to give that basic idea. Yeah.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Because especially to understand these sections of the gopis' love for the Lord,
Yeah.
we need to understand, because we are seeing that different levels of gopis had entered into this Ras Leela,
Yes.
and they all had different kinds of mindsets, different kinds of moods.
Yeah.
Now, that is required to be brought in line with that of the Madhurya.
Yes.
So, how did that adjustment actually happen within them?
Yeah.
And, some of them are elderly gopis. That's what is also referred there. So, how does that actually get into line? Is required to understand, Prabhuji.
Yes. Yes. You'll be seeing also in the other sections of this 10th canto. So their actually analyzation sloka should be analyzed based upon rasa. Especially 10th canto is very important. You'll be seeing even in the next half, that means Uttarardha. Uttarardha is a completely Krishna. He got married and he will be with the have exchanging so many rasa with his wives. Wives actually. That is also different. That is different rasa actually. And that is not Vipralamba. That is a Sambhoga. And that is different. And this is different. And also Krishna is reciprocating his love with Mother Yashoda and Nanda Maharaj and is the Gopas. That various sections we should take and analyze and understand how their Dasyarasa, Sakyarasa, Vatsalya, Madhurya, they are derived. So that is done in that Sandarbha actually very clearly. All the different examples are taken. And even that first canto, the Dwaraka Vasis, that women of the Nastinapura women, how they were seeing. By their words, we can understand how they are seeing. That are philosophical angle. Seeing the whole scripture, Bhagavatam with the philosophical angle is different from the seeing the whole Bhagavatam with the rasa angle is also different. And seeing the whole Bhagavatam with the varietiness of the bhakti, that is also one more angle actually. There are so many, it's like unlimited book this is. There is an unlimited discussion is there in this Srimad Bhagavatam. That's the Sandarbhas are really very crucial actually for our devotional life. Because very systematically he showed actually, Srila Jiva Goswami showed, this is the section of the philosophy. These are the things. So comes under philosophy. This is the philosophy established by these slokas of Srimad Bhagavatam. And these slokas of Srimad Bhagavatam establishing these many varieties of the bhakti. And these slokas of the Srimad Bhagavatam are establishing this kind of rasas. So that our study of Srimad Bhagavatam will become full by that. That is a very important book, Shat Sandarbhas.
You've been stressing on this for quite some time, but unfortunately, personally, I'm not able to associate and learn due to lack of time. So probably at another opportune moment, I will definitely try to do that project.
Yeah. So now Bhakti Sandarbha students, they are saying the nut, if you see the essence, crucial means essential points are only very few. And all the stutis, all the narrations, all the conversations are simply based upon that main principle sutra. Now they are able to understand that, and they are seeing everywhere that, oh, this much only, oh, this much only. So then every sloka, every conversation will become so easy actually. Oh, okay, this is the thing. That means good artha. If you understand the secret of the Srimad Bhagavatam, then things will become so clear and it is helpful actually. Okay.
Thank
Next.
you, Prabhuji.
Now Srimati Radharani, she is a Mahabhava Rupa, and she is the highest state of the prema, which is prema is the essence of the Hladini Shakti, and Hladini Shakti is a component of the Swarupa Shakti, or it is a Swarup component of Swarupa Shakti. So which is Swarupa Shakti is non-different from the Krishna. So like this we should link. It is said in the Tantra, Hladiniya Mahashakti Sarva Shaktir Variyasi Tatsara Bhuta Radheyam. Acha. Mahabhava Swarupeyam Gunair Ativariyasi. What is said? Hladini ya Mahashakti Sarva Shakti Variyasi. Among all the Shaktis of the Lord, topmost Shakti is the Hladini. And the essence of that Hladini Shakti is Radhika. And she is Mahabhava Swarupa. Mahabhava Swarupa. Gunaihi Ati Variyasi. That means Ati Variyasi. She is not, Hladini Shakti is a Variyasi and she is Ati Variyasi. Because she is the essence of the Hladini Shakti. Even Bhakti is also essence of Hladini Shakti only. Bhakti means Sakya Rasa, Dasya, Sakya, Vatsalya, Madhurya. All these rasas are also known as Bhakti only. But that means they are all essence of Hladini only. Among these also highest is Madhurya Rasa. In that also Vipralamba. And she is not in the position of wife, lover actually. So that is the highest actually. She is having that kind of love on the Krishna. So now so why Krishna is doing like this? That means Krishna is decorating her hair with the flowers. He is holding her. Many things he is doing, and by this what he wants to teach. So he wants to teach to the lusty people of this whole world. If someone is captured by the lust, then he will be in control of a woman. So then he will become Dinaha. Dinaha means in English, whoever is hunted by the lust, he will become Dina. Dina means reset. Red set. Dinaha. Dinaha means Dainyam. Dina, what is that? How to? दयनीय हो जाएंगे, दयनीय हो जाना, not humble actually. Dinaha is not humble actually. He will become bechara. He will become Dinaha. This word you keep Dinaha. Okay. He will become Dinaha. That means he will be just pity. So pittiness.
The word is meekness, Prabhuji.
Prabhu?
Meekness.
Meekness. He will become meek. So then Stri, those women will become Duratma. That means she will start exploiting him. Duratma, openly she will exploit. That he wants to show, Krishna wants to show, if anyone in this world, they want to, if they are hunted by the lust, they are going to get this. Like this, Sukadeva Goswami is teaching to us. Bhagavan Bhagavat Preyasi cha pramanayati yatahate itah tato jalpan. That means Lord and Lord's lover both are exhibiting that in this material world, if one is hunted by the kama, so they will be, so that means woman will be exploiting that man. So that is thing, both Bhagavan and Bhagavat Preyasi both are proving that. And even showing that, but also Krishna is deriving the rasa here. So kam yadva, next another meaning, kaminam sambandhe dainyam darshayan atmavat manyate jagat iti nyayena cha kaminaha tam deenameva apashyan yascha striyaha kaminyaha tam duratmanameva apashyan tat prayojaki bhava prayojaki bhavan ityartha. Or otherwise, that means someone who is lusty, then he will become meek and he will be seeing all the women are like duratmas, that means wicked people and they are exploiters. And then he wants to show immediately to this thing to others. See, my life is became like this. You people should not become. So like this, maybe, so you can understand lesson from this like this. Krishna is showing like this. यद्वा कामिनां दैन्यं दर्शयन्ति कामिभिः सुरतप्रार्थनादिना दीनैः भवितव्यं स्त्रीभिः तत्र असम्मत्य दुरात्माभिः भवितव्यम् इति दर्शयन् रसिकजनान् ज्ञापयन्. So otherwise Krishna is showing the rasa actually here. So he is indicating to the rasikas. What he is indicating here? So this deenata of the lusty people, meekness of the lusty people, and the duratmata of this lusty woman. So duratmata of this he wants to show to the rasikas, because it is also part of the rasa actually. Then it will, so that rasikas can learn this. Rasikas can learn this. Like that also you can take meaning. There's many ways one can take. Here purport is covering all those different kinds of the meanings. So see the third paragraph. One may argue that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and that therefore the devotee of Krishna are only imagining the Lord's activities to be pure. This argument ignores many significant facts. For one, the path of Krishna consciousness of developing love for Krishna demands that a devotee strictly follow 4 regulatory principles: no illicit sex, no gambling, no intoxication, and no eating of meat, fish, or eggs. When one is freed from the material lust and rises to the liberated from beyond material desire, one realizes the absolute beauty of the Lord Krishna. This process is not theoretical. It has been practiced and completed by many thousands of great sages who have left us their shining example, their brilliant teachings concerning the path of the Krishna consciousness. This is the thing actually, is this paragraph is especially telling about. So one should not have the lust actually. So that is like this, these paragraphs are going, you can read those. We'll go to the next sloka, 35, 36. Ityeva darshayantyastas cherur gopyo vichetasaha yam gopim anayat krishna vihayanya striyo vane sache mene tadatmanam varishtam sarvayoshitam hitva gopihi kamayana Mamasau bhajate priya. Translation: the gopis wandered about, their minds completely bewildered. They pointed out various signs of Krishna's pastimes. The particular gopi whom Krishna had led into a secluded forest when he had abandoned all other young girls began to think herself the best of women. My beloved has rejected all other gopis, she thought, even they even though they are driven by Cupid himself. He has chosen to reciprocate with me alone. Coming actually. Now, Rishabhanu Nandini, so till now we have seen the Srimati Radharani's enjoyment with Krishna, Sambhoga, both secluded place. So he is lifting her and she is enjoying, and he is decorating her hair with the flowers, and for that he is himself is plucking the flowers by jumping again and again. And nice, so much, so many ways he is serving her. So that means we have seen till now Sambhoga, that means union of or the so togetherness of Radharani and Krishna. Now we are going to see the Vipralamba of the Srimati Radharani with the Krishna. That is going to be explained in this coming slokas. That is going to happen now. So for that, Ujjvala Rasas, that means Ujjvala Rasasya Sambhogamsham Nirvarya Vipralambamsham api Varanayatum. In Ujjvala Rasa, two items will be there. Sambhoga will be there and also Vipralamba also will be there. Without the Vipralamba, Ujjvala Rasa will not be manifesting. Yeah. And that is not Ujjvala Rasa at all. It is having to, yes.
This Vipralamba and Viyoga, they are actually same or they are totally two different type of understanding?
Vipralamba is equal to Viyoga and Sambhoga is equal to Sanyoga. Okay. Yeah. Now Viyoga should happen. Viyoga, that is the main interesting thing. That will really increases the pleasure. Bharatamuni statement also says. And sa cheti purve sarvaha saubhagyam saubhagya saubhaga madayukta asan adhuna sacha. Previously these goals are all the gopis were they were so much pride. Now Srimati Radharani became pride. She got pride. She also got pride now. Previously all they got, and that's why Krishna left all of them. Only at that time Radharani didn't get any pride. She got only anger. And that's why to pacify her, he brought her in alone, in separately. Then now by seeing the Krishna's attachment and Krishna's reciprocation, now she also got the pride. Oh, he left all the girls and he brought me only alone here. And I am the selected one. So that she is getting such a pride actually. So now what is she saying? So because of the equal love of Krishna towards all other gopis, that cause for her anger. Now his full attention for her is cause for her pride. So then what happened after this? Tato gatva vanodesham druptva keshavam abravit na parayeham chalitum nayamam yatra te manah. She started, see. As the two lovers passed through one part of the Vrindavan forest, the special gopi began feeling proud of herself. She told Lord Keshava, I can't walk any further. Please carry me wherever you want to go. This is the problem. See, हाँ बेटा ये चाहिए आपको. गलत क्या है क्या? She wants to make Krishna as driver, carrier. Yeah, actually Krishna is enjoying that also. Krishna enjoys even so this kind of words. Her lover is demanding this, but Krishna is also seeing the her pride actually. These are all due to Lila Shakti only. Her pride is not out of the three modes of material nature. This is completely due to the Lila Shakti, because verityness should come, na? Otherwise, spiritual world is not the Brahman actually. There's a Nirgun, Nirvishya, Sachin, Matra, Satta. There is only one component. All the time, only one level of bliss. No, there is because of this only. Because Yogamaya always, so like how in the material world, three modes are going up and down and creating the varieties of the feelings and varieties of the products. Similarly, there also Yogamaya is always creating the varietiness by these kind of bringing the pride, anger, all these things are there in the spiritual world, and those spiritual anger, spiritual pride, spiritual, so all also and so jealous, all those are coming, and those will bring the happiness to the Lord actually. Lord will become happy now because he will see the reason. Oh, now she got pride and I will leave. And he will enjoy that also. Every moment, every minute, Krishna is enjoying only. Yeah, he wants to. So he carried already. He till now he carried. Now she is asking further actually. Okay, because she tired actually completely, because a lot of distance they came from that Yamuna to here, and that's why her her legs are so soft. And because Krishna was thinking that maybe this place is not good, if we start doing our union here, then all other gopis may come quickly and they may disturb us, and let us go far and we'll go hide and such a corner. And he made her to walk so far. And generally, obviously, girls, they are very soft, and that's why she tired. See, you will be thinking, then you should not bring that, hey, this is a spiritual energy, why it is getting tiredness. and, and why they are getting tiredness, why is the sweating, or why Krishna has to feel burden of lifting one girl. And then this whole rasa vasa finish actually, then he is not rasika actually. We should not bring philosophy in all the places. Even in the material world also, even movies, dramas and skits, there is rasas are there. There actually we should not we should go with that. Whoever is having the habit of watching the movies or the dramas or the studying the habit of novels, so they will get the develop the sense of the this. That only thing is object is changing. Krishna and Radharani gopis, you have to replace with those only. So that's why material mundane movies, whatever old movies, if you see, so because Prahlad Maharaj says this, Prahlad Maharaj himself says, a boy and girl, the exchanges, whatever they are having, those only are there in the spiritual world also. I want that kind of exchanges with the Krishna, he says, simply. He is desiring like that. It's not that I am encouraging you all to to do this, but anyway, if you are already having experienced these things, you all know. And if you love a girl, then you'll understand even more clearly. If you could have loved, and how she will demanding, and every day she will play so many things, this, that, and demanding. And so yeah. Tirumala is saying that he's having more than 100. Then it is not good actually. It's too much. Okay, Tirumala. You are. Okay, next. Vanasyotkrishta pradesham gatva keshavam keshan vayamanam. So now Saradarshini, he said, Keshava. Keshavam abravit. So Keshavam, what is the meaning of Keshavam? Keshan vayamanam. That means why she is Keshavam abravit. She told to Keshava. Keshava, what is used here? Because just now what he did, he decorated her hair. Keshan vayamanam. That means decorating hair. The one who decorates the hair is known as Keshava. That's why his name is said as Keshava. And he made such a nice veni. In English, veni, braid we say, braid. Okay, veni. Veni. Such a beautiful veni he made. Vichitra. That means it's very variety. So, and also he decorated that veni with the flowers. This is the art actually. This is art. Lovers, they will be having this kind of, yeah. And Krishna will like, he will not feel, oh, I am becoming your servant, why I have to do. No, he is enjoying every minute. And she's thinking that now Krishna is in my control. She got the darpaha, drupta. Drupta means she got proud, became proud. And what she's saying, chalitum na pare, I'm not able to walk further. Because of roaming so many forests, she got so much pain in the legs. That's why she is saying that I cannot walk. So then Krishna is saying, hey, if you start sitting here and if we stay together here, other gopis will come and they will disturb us. Then she said that, okay, if you want like that, then you carry me. She's saying, like how you carried previously, the same way you carry me now. She got habituated. Then then so then Krishna said that I will take you to that such a kunj. Actually, I will take to kunj where there is flower bed. Shall I take to that place? Then yeah. So in the sloka that pushpa. So he wants to take her to the flower bed. Then she is saying that wherever you want, you can carry there. Next, eva mukta priyamaha skanda aruhyatamiti tataschantardhade krishnaha savaduranvatapyata. Thus addressed, Lord Krishna replied, just climb on my shoulder. But as soon as he said this, he disappeared. His beloved consort then immediately felt great remorse. Then he was bending and, okay, come climb. Then check, he disappeared. Finished. He always plays like this. So naughty boy, actually, Krishna. And she's asking to climb. He's asking to climb on his shoulder. Or otherwise, maybe he's not holding like this. He's holding in front to front. You come, climb, and disappear. Because Yusana was writing, he was keeping her on his vakshasthala. That means on his chest. He's a powerful man. He can hold. He can hold like this easily. So when she asked to take him, to carry him, Krishna was thinking like this. Oh, this girl left her nature. What is the girl's nature? Hiding herself. And now what she is doing? She is openly asking him to carry. Yeah, because girl means always Vama Swabhava, hiding everything. But now she is becoming, because of this familiarity, she became like this. Okay, then, okay, now you are thinking like this. You want me to carry. Now you are open, so much open. Okay. And even no woman says, you take me to the bed. She always say that I don't want to come, I don't want to. Then hero, come, 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 like that he'll be pulling. Now she's saying that you take me to the flower bed. That means, my God, now she became too fast. Uh, she gave up her swabhavika, Vama Swabhava, and now she is getting the Dakshina Swabhava. Yeah. And also she is giving order to the hero. A woman is giving order to hero, how hero will feel? You are giving order to me? Acha. I should carry you. uh, if if girls, yeah, heroine if dominates, hero will not tolerate. That's a Purusha Swabhava is, hey, I am the controller. Everything is part of Rasa only. You should always remember. This is not the male psychology, that is. And she is becoming open, and she is asking her to take to the bed to unite. So this is too much. And this is not good actually. And Krishna here now thinking that, oh, now she is desiring herself to take to bed, and if I take, what will happen? Is taking and uniting for some time, finish. Rasa is out. What is there in that? If both are in Vama Swabhava, she is also, sorry, both are in the Dakshina Swabhava. That means she is also asking him, and he is also, yes, he is maintaining the same Dakshina Swabhava. That means, yes, let me, I will enjoy, I will take you. With this expression, if they go, then Rasa will not be becoming Surasa. Rasa will not become Surasa. Only normal Rasa will come, plain. Then Krishna is thinking this also. If I take now, then what is the maja kya hai isme? There is nothing enjoyment in this. So maja, if I want to derive maja, then I should change my swabhava. Both are Vama Swabhavas is not good. She is also hiding and he is also hiding his thoughts. Then nothing is going to happen. I don't want. He also says, yes, I also don't want. He is not going behind her. Then what will happen? No rasa, finish. No sambhoga at all also. Only Vipralamba. So Vipralamba should come after little sambhoga. Then that will give maja, more relishment. Little sambhoga should happen, little union. Then after that, big separation. Then after that separation. Then after that union. Then that will give the happiness. If separation is forever, then it will not give any joy. Waiting, and it didn't come at all. दूसरा देखो, And wife or otherwise that female is accepting whenever he wants, she is accepting. What is this? That is also not us. Then you'll feel so cheap actually. Hat Scott or those regular. That's an it's also not good. So that's why in the rasa, both should not have equal swabha. One same nature is not good. Both vama swabha, both dakshina swabha is not good. They will not be happy actually. They will not have means they will not derive the highest rasa, surasa. That is said here. Nahi dvayoreva dakshinya vamyeva rasah surasah syat. Both have the dakshina dakshinya swabhava or both are having vamya swabhava. Then there is no rasa, surasa. Best rasa will not come. There is a combination. One is vamya, one other is dakshin. Combination should be there. That's why Krishna is thinking that even Rasikas also never get any angry on me. Now if I leave her and go, because now she is in what swabhava? Krishna also, now Krishna is going to show Vamya Swabhava. That means he's hiding his nature. So this is appreciated by the Rasikas. Yes, Krishna did. If Rasika analyze this situation and Krishna's deeds, they will give the 100% vote. Because he is the highest Rasika and best Rasika. So that's why he's thinking in the point of Rasikas. If now I surrender to her and if I take her, then what Rasikas will think? Krishna doesn't know Rasa and he is not a Rasika. Like that, they will blame me. Better, so I should escape now from here. See, many things he has to think, na? He likes actually his good image. He always maintain his image in all our world. That's why he says himself also, I am this, I am that, like. He wants that. Everyone should appreciate and he also appreciates himself. रसो ही नायिका प्राक्रांत परिपाटिका एव साधु भवेत्. So that's why it should be opposite to the Nayika's swabhava. Then only there will be rasa. Kincha Mahapremavatyaha asyaha mahad vipralambha bhajanita dasa vishesha didruksha sakshadeva ya chiramye vartate sapi etad avasare purnaha bhavishyati mat mat samslesha janitam asyaha saubhagyadikyam tabhi anubhutameva. Now what? She is a great lover. Srimati Radharani is a great lover. And now Krishna wants to see, from many days he is waiting for this. He wants to see the Vipralamba, separation, Viyoga of the Viyoga in Radharani. So then how she will react, how she will feel. That Viyoga he wants to enjoy actually. Because she is crying and she is lamenting. So someone is crying for you for your separation, how you will feel? You will feel enjoyment or not? So Krishna wants that actually. She has to cry for me. And she has to feel my separation. It's not that they, oh, okay, my husband is not there. Okay, I'm so free now. Let me happy. It's not like that. So now Krishna wants to see that separation, and also till now these gopis, all the gopis, they have seen various. Krishna actually willingly they left the various signs there so that they will be understanding. The following gopis, followers, they are seeing the how Radha and Krishna sanyoga, how they are relishing. Gopis now understood. Now gopis also now has to see the viyoga of the Radharani. Saubhagyadikyam. They have seen that the fortune of the Radharani, and also now they have to see the Vipralamba of the Viyoga of the Radharani. That is, he wants to show. Madhu Slesha Janita Mapi Premodreka Paramadi Vyanjikam Dasham Asadharanim Društva Taha Parama Chamatkar Sindhu Nimagnaha Bhavantu. So now Krishna, what? He wants to show that these gopis has to realize how Radharani will feel. That means how she will express viraha with the Krishna. That they have to see and learn. Learn means they have to see now. And they will understand they will be amused by this. Paramachakita. And they will be deep into the ocean of the surprise, amusement. Ocean of amusement. And they will understand that the Viraha Radharani, whatever she feels, it is like that Viraha Agni is like a forest fire. It's not forest fire. Vadavana Agni means it's like a mountain, that volcano. It's fire coming from the volcano. And their Viraha Agni is just a small lamp. They should understand this. That means the separation, how Radharani feels of Krishna, is uncomparable actually. And that other gopis should know, because they got pride, na? We are the great. What you are great? See Radharani, how she is suffering, how she is feeling. That he wants to show. This is also one more reason. Various reasons are there like this. Deepadaha dahanayito bhavatu. Tathascha asyaha purnatamabhyam Sambhoga Vipralambabhyam Srungara Raso Adya Purnatamatvam Apadyata. And also he is thinking, now she got little Sambhoga, and now I will create the Vipralamba, and after that I will once again come, and then I will do the union with her. I will union with her. This will make the complete highest rasa. He's thinking like this. It will become complete. And also he is thinking, if I take her alone and if I enjoy, then what other gopis will think? So permanently they will be hurted. So only he is enjoying, and whole night I spent with only this gopi, and they will all feel separation, and they will be disappointed. Now what I should do? I will make equate everyone. Equate everyone means I need everyone actually. So now I will leave this girl also, and they are all together. Then after that I will come back. Then I will do rasa with everyone. Then I will get the more rasa, full rasa. He is thinking like this. That is also one more reason why he is escaping from there, disappearing from there. That is also, already I said that. So that means people, there, other gopis are thinking he is always with the Radharani only, and he is not with us, and he is always neglecting us, and they are thinking like this, na? So, and because of this, already they got now anger. Now what situation is reversed? Initially they were having pride and Radharani was having anger. Now situation is reversed. She is having pride and they are having the anger. Now both has to be balanced. So that's why now better is escape from here. Otherwise, they will see me in the future. If then anytime if I go into village, then all will kill me now. Better. So now escape from her also. They will see then what will happen? They will all become one now. This is one more principle is coming actually. in the next sloka, very important thing. So they will become friends. They will all become friends and they will become happy. Okay. Huh? Yes. Yes. He left you also now. Okay. He left us. Okay, we are friends. Let us go together. This is also he wanted actually. Okay. Because of thinking all these, so what he said, so my dear, you just climb on my shoulder, come. He was saying like that. Immediately he disappeared. And she was thinking that while climbing, so Krishna, you take me wherever you want. Okay, if you want to take me to the flower bed, it's good. You take me there. I will first of all sleep first because I cannot participate now in any play because my body is completely tired. And also, you are my lover, you are my dear. Whole night you are without sleep. Every day you sleep at 7 o'clock. And this boy always sleep at eat nicely and he'll sleep immediately. And every day you sleep 7 o'clock, and today already 12 o'clock is over. So much time, and you are also tired. And what kind of enjoyment you will get with me now? So what we'll do, we'll select a nice flower bed, and first of all, sometime we'll sleep both together. Then after that, we'll enjoy. Like that, she's thinking in her mind. And while thinking like this, and she approached, immediately he disappeared. Then what happened next? What is that? Next sloka is हानातरमण प्रेष्टा क्वासी क्वासी महाभुजा दास्यास्ते कृष्ण कृपणाय कृपणाय कृपण कृपणाय मे कृपणाय मे सखे दर्शय सन्निधम. I will take some more time and I will just one more sloka I will do, and after that I will leave 40 or 41. Yeah. And I will not take Krishna Sandarbha today. Yeah. She cried out, "Oh master, my lover, oh dear most, where are you? Where are you? Please, oh mighty armed one, oh friend, show yourself to me, your poor servant." That's now came to the original question. Poor servant. Dasyaha, te dasyaha, krupanayaha. She is also saying, Krupanaya, I am miser actually. So see, Vishwanath's commentary on this is a big commentary. That's why I'm saying. We'll see, no problem. Yeah. This Radharani directly speaking this. Directly she is speaking. Ha Natha Ramana Preshta. There's only one sloka you'll be seeing in whole Bhagavatam. So she is saying that my heart is burned by your separation. So I'm not able to stop my, I'm feeling so much lamentation. And she is saying that my life air is going to leave my body. I'm trying to stop it, but I am not able to stop this. See the her separation how. Virahagnina, that means her life air is being burned. So by this Agni, and it is about to leave because of this Agni in her body, air is leaving out from her body, life air. And she's trying to stop, but she is unable to stop that. And you are only the person who can stop this. By your darshan, if you give your darshan, then immediately this life air will stay back in this body. So like this she is saying. Then Krishna is asking her, oh, you are so selfish. You want to save your life. To save your life, I should come. You're so selfish fellow. Then she said, no, no, my dear. Hey Ramana. That means, hey dweller. So because, why I am asking this to save my life? You left all other gopis. To enjoy, you brought me here. And you, whole night you walk. So much distance you walked by your feet. You took so much endeavor. And if I die now, without enjoyment, your whole hard work is becoming vain. And if I die, how you will enjoy? Why you brought to for enjoyment, your enjoyment? Without enjoyment, if I die, your enjoyment, this is not good. And also, even if you get enjoyment from others, you will be remembering me. Oh, because of me, that one gopi is died. While enjoying with other gopis, this thought may come into your mind and that may disturb your enjoyment. This I don't want. She is saying like this. Then Krishna is asking, why you are getting so much lamentation? Mama dukkam, tava dukkam. My sorrow is your sorrow. He is asking like this. Is it? If I get some kind of sorrow, then why you have to get? Like that Krishna is asking to her. Then Radharani is saying, oh Preshta, because tava mat preshtatvat tvadiyam tad dukkam koti guni bhuya mayyeva bhavishyati. What she is saying? Hey Krishna, do you don't know? Don't you know? Your little pain will become crores of, it will be multiplied with the crores. And that much pain I will feel in my heart. It will become millions of times in my heart. Your little pain. While enjoying with the other gopis, if you think about me and if you feel little bad in that moment, if you remember me and feel bad because of my death, and that will become that pain, whatever you are having, even after death, that will become millions and millions to me of pain in my heart. You don't know this? Because you are my dear. You are my dear most. Mat pranakoti nirmanchaniya padabja nakhaihi ekadeshasya tava tad dukkam aham mrutvapi sodhum na parayishyami atah krupaya sannidhaya tadeva dukkam duri kurvitava. Then she is saying, even if I die and at that time you are enjoying other gopis and you are feeling the pain, are remembering me, my whole life air, millions of my life airs are all at your lotus feet. And they are all, because gopis are always saying what? We'll die and we'll become servant at your lotus feet. They are saying, that means Radharani also saying same thing. I will leave all of my life airs, all the life airs, and they will come and accumulate it on the nail of your toe of your feet, lotus feet. And at that time, if I see you are feeling little bit sorrow, then I will get the million times of that sorrow, and I cannot bear that. Please come and dispel this sorrow. Nanu yadi nisrita prayaha eva pranaha tada tan ahamapi katam nirvapaitum prabhavishyami tatraha. Krishna is saying, if your life air is about to leave, then how I can come and save you? Anyway, you are dying. So cruel man actually is. It's about to leave, then how I can stop that? Then what she is saying? She is saying that, hey Mahabhuja, that means a great armed one. Tvad mruta sanjeevin aushadasya sparsha matrena sastushi susta shushitali bhute dehesmin pranaha swayameva agatya stasyanti iti bhavaha. What Radharani is saying, her body is now fully heated up because of the viraha, because that is like a davana lagni, because of this heatness because of this hotness in the body, because of this heat in the body, her life is going out. Now she is saying that if you come and touch with your beautiful hands, powerful hands, those are all like mruta sanjeevani. That means there's a medicine for the death. That means even those will give, there's a medicine that is give the life for the dead bodies. And your hands are like that. If you come and touch once, my whole body, to one minute, within seconds, it will become cool. And my life air automatically will stay back. Because now body is cool. So life air will stay back. Because of the heavy temperature, if you got 104 degrees of temperature in your body, heavy fever, life air will go out. You will die. You will immediately die. The same condition. Then Krishna is saying, Nanu mam vina swasya gatimeva janasi chet Maharaja Kumaram Parama Sukumaram Adaraniyam mam Naya mam yatrate mana ityadishtavati kim akopayan tatra sakakuyeva sakakuvaiva shamaha. Now Krishna is asking, okay, what you did, what you are saying? You are asking me to lift you and I should take you to flower bed. Who am I, do you know? I am the son of the king. And you forgot this? And you want to make me your servant? And what is this? Don't I get angry? Don't I get angry? That's why I ran away. Then Radharani is saying, Hey Natha, Dasyahate Krupanayaha. Yes, I am really Krupanayaha. Krupana means, what is the Krupana? Wretched. I am a wretched girl, yes. I am a bad girl. I did mistake. I did mistake. I am your servant. Please, please come. I am your servant. Like this, she's asking. She's replying. Tadanim vilasa sashrama nidra lasya vibhutayaiva dinaya maya tatoktam kshamasva ma kupyata iti. So, hey Krishna, I am really tired completely. I was also not having any sleep. I am meek. I am nothing. Please forgive me. Don't get angry on me. Ma kupyaha. Like this, she is begging like anything. That means Krishna disappeared and she is shouting. And also she is saying, Kincha ayogyayapi maya saha tvameva drudam yat sakyam akarostenaiva tata aham avocham itya he saka iti he priye tarihi prasanna bhuvam mat samipam ehi iti chet sampratyanugata dukkhan. So then Krishna may ask her, okay, then you come, you search me and come and find. Then what Radharani is saying? Hey Krishna, I completely exhausted because of this Virahagni, and completely I am energyless and I have no energy at all and completely tired. You only please come and save me. So like this, she was saying, and Vartase iti na pashyami. I cannot see you because now, because of this weakness and everything, I am not able to see. I became blind now. I cannot see you anyway. She got such a feeling, and completely she became blind now. And crying like this, and she became fainted. Bhumau apatat. And with this deep, deep thought of deep viraha, now her consciousness is not functioning and fell on the ground. Then what happened? Sri Sukha Uvacha Anvichantyo Bhagavato Margam Gopyo Viduritaha Dadrushuhu Priya Visleshan Mohitam Dukkitam Sakhim. Sukadeva Goswami said, while continuing to search out Krishna's path, the gopis discovered their unhappy friend close by. She was bewildered by separation from her lover. Mohita. So here, so slowly these all the troop, 100 crores of gopis walking, and they reached and they saw here a beautiful, charming girl is falling on the ground, and her effulgence is even is visible from the so many kilometers away. So effulgent, Radharani's body is effulgence is so much, and they are seeing what happened, who is lying there, and they reached. Then what they are thinking, avichintyaha anveshyantyah viduritopi dadrushuhu. That means very from very far place they are able to see. That's a moonlight is there in that, and Krishna Radharani's so Gaurangi, her body is so effulgent, and even very far place they are able to identify. Vidyutulya kantimatvat, her body is like lightning. That much shining was there. And after that, Sakhi miti tasyaha tadrusha dasha darshanena. And everyone seeing she was fainted and in completely in the morose and fainted and dina, meek. Then by seeing her condition, even the opposite party, Chandravali's party also, Tatra Sneha Udayat, they also got affection on the Radharani by seeing her position. Why kincha Ujjvala rasasya swabhava eva ayam. This is natural in the Ujjvala rasa. What is that? Yat kantasya kantamatra viyuktatve gnate sati kantanam irsha dveshadya bhavaha. All the companions, all the other gopis in the Vipralamba love, if hero is leaving one heroine, if hero is with one heroine, then all other heroines they will get the enviousness, jealous. And if that hero is leaving that heroine also, then they will not get any enviousness and jealous. They all get the compassion on her also. This is the science in the Vipralamba love. So that's why now Chandravali and her troop also got so much compassion on the Radharani. And they all got the affection on her. So now Krishna wanted this. Now everyone should become friends. Now I will go and enjoy with all of them. That is also one of the object. He left Radharani. Otherwise, what will happen? Then they will be in the disappointed mood. Okay. 5 slokas are there, but those without preparation, what I should speak. Okay, I will not speak this. Okay, this much only. We will see the next. I didn't prepare and I should know, Nana. I cannot. Thank you very much, Srila Prabhupada ki. Any questions and queries? Today there is no Krishna Sandarbha class. There will be no Krishna Sandarbha class. Yeah. Muniji, you have a question?
Yes, Prabhu.
Please.
Prabhu, as we actually I heard it from senior devotees of ISKCON only that this Ras Panchadhyayi is only meant to glorify Srimati Radharani.
What is the question? Question is hanged actually. We are not able to hear.
From systematically 9.0 as a sadhana, how we approach Ras Panchadhyayi means while we are speaking or in our sadhana also how we Ras Panchadhyayi.
How will approach means?
Means Prabhu, like every pastime like Krishna's birth pastimes or Uttana Vada, you have there is some teachings are there and some pastimes are there which easily we meditate or we think. But
First of all, one thing, Ras Panchadhyayi, we should not speculate on this. Take it as it is. This is very important. And don't try to bring the personal lessons from this. That is one more important thing. And don't try to apply into your life. No personal application, no preaching application. And don't try to preach this in the preaching application. And don't speculate and derive your own thoughts and philosophies. Oh, see, this is Radharani got the pride, and then Krishna away, like this, in mundane level discussing. Don't make examples and don't comment, and keep it as a secret wealth with you, and just aspire for this kind of bhava in future, and just pray to the Lord and beg at His lotus feet. And if I am eligible for this, maybe by your grace and by your just all causeless mercy. So if I get some tinge of this kind of, at least if I become servant of these gopis, so that is a good and that is great success. And whatever you want to make us make, but somehow I got opportunity to hear this, and keep it as a secret wealth. Don't show to anyone. No need to show to anyone. I studied Ras Panchadhyayi and I learned this. No need. And this is secret wealth. Relish yourself. And relish means just here, and definitely we have so much contamination, material tendencies are there still us, and we don't know what is the fortune we did. And so this is a system made by the Bhakti Vedanta subject, and our senior Vaishnavas only gave the syllabus, and we are following them, and that's why we have to discuss, and we discussed, and by the just instructions of the previous our Srila Prabhupada and our senior devotees, they gave the syllabus in Bhakti Vedanta. That's why we did. It's not that our eagerness to jump onto the Leelas. It's a part of curriculum. So it came, and for that we are feeling so fortunate. We got this opportunity to discuss and also to hear. And this is of course, definitely you should think that I understood Leela also. You should not think. It's not an easy thing. It is very deep and very so important thing. Maybe some philosophical aspects, few aspects you can take from this, like gopis are four kinds, and especially Gopis are very pure. They are, so when participate into the Krishna's Leela, not with the material body, contaminated body, that is with the only pure transcendental body. There also you have seen philosophy. So those kind of philosophical aspects, and our love is Vipralamba. So that kind of philosophical aspects. So you may grasp it and keep with you whenever you need, so you can apply. And but you should not comment on the gopis or otherwise on the Radharani's feelings, and try to speculate those on a differently, and which is not given in the commentary. And now Krishna is thinking why he is disappearing. Vishwanath mentioned 5 or 6 reasons. Instead of that, you should not speculate any more than that. No more. Only take it as it is. And we don't have any qualification and should not mix anything. And at any case, and Radharani, why Krishna left Radharani, there also reasons he is discussing, and how the Radharani mood he is maintaining. So that also we should hear. And we don't want to, we have no qualification at all. Where we are actually, we are in this, we are just like a dirty like a insect in a stool actually, and gutter actually. So we don't have any qualification, not any no, actually you cannot apply. Who are you actually to apply these things on your life, or seeing anything personal application? No application. It's beyond this, and is the highest. And that too, this part in this chapter, this part Radharani is that prayer actually. What I just within 5 minutes I covered this. So now preshta hanta hanta. Do you think this is only that the Radharani is feeling? So it's just a glimpse, and keep it as a secret wealth with you. And it's when maybe at least now you got this uh, some direction actually. Oh, this is the thing. Lots will only we are able to study this, are able to discuss also. It's just Krishna's mercy, sitting in the Govardhan and doing something. Definitely we don't have any qualification. I also don't have, and maybe you don't if you have, okay, but don't think. That's why I said now, while starting this chapter, Panchadhyayi, I don't want to give any one comment also on this. At the starting of the chapter itself, I said, I am not going to give any personal comments or any derivations, this, that, nothing. And also, these Bhakti Vedanti followers of Srila Prabhupada, they didn't write a one line themselves. They just translated Vishwanath Thakur commentary as it is into English and kept. That too not in every places, only few places. Because they are already very senior devotees. They are no better than us. They didn't do anything, and they don't derive. But generally in the previous chapters, you see these followers of Prabhupada also deriving some conclusions and saying, we should not do this, we should do this, like that. But here, no discussion like that. So many times we are so much over enthusiastic, but we should fix our basic sadhana very strong and steady. And yes, gradually purification will happen, and this topic will be revealed to us. Yeah, when you get the spiritual blessings from the previous acharyas, this will manifest. Just we are seeing with the eyes of the Srila Vishwanath Thakur. Even we are having that ability also, that eligibility also we don't have, but still Vishwanath Thakur, he is very merciful acharya, and he is very easily making us to understand. So from his words, we are trying to just understanding, not realizing or nothing. And okay, maybe little endeavor we are doing, and no comments. No comments. Keep this wealth with you. Open. It's a secret. No need to discuss with anyone in your temple also. These bhavas of the gopis or the bhavas of the Radharani, these things. No need to discuss. That kind of society is not there now. Did you see anywhere Krishna was telling in the Rasa panchadhyayi, Radharani was thinking like this and feeling like this? Did you hear anywhere in the lecture? Yeah, Krishna says that. So Srila Prabhupada says that, see Mahabharat and Rasa panchadhyayi, everywhere Krishna is only center. So Krishna is the center and discuss about Krishna. So this is enough. You study this. So study the Bhagavad Gita. Mahabharata means Bhagavad Gita. Is there. We're fortunate, Prabhu, somehow. What qualification we have to stay in Govardhan? I don't know. I am such a dog, and I am really so, but still got the place and discussing this. Thank you very much, Srila Prabhupada ki jai.